All right, let me hit play. There it is, a little surfing animation effect with some custom tribal tattoo designs on the shapes. So I did it by first laying out the shapes and the letters, merging those, downloading them to go from multiple layers to one single layer, which is that background layer. Then putting the surfing photo on top of the merged black and white layer, changing the blend mode to multiply to get this image, duplicating it so that the pieces are separate, and then taking down the bounding box so that they're independent, and then putting them in a new video file and animating with a bit of staggered animation. So right, so once you get it into separate pieces, you can animate them independently and get this kind of effect. Let's do it. New Canva purple plus button. Okay, I want a image to do some image editing. Then I'm going to do a new file. So custom size 1920 by 1080 px, and then I can set the background color to black, and I can bring in a element. This one, this flame tribal tattoo. So I don't know, just type in flame tribal tattoo, graphics, and any of these are fine. I just chose a simple one and I changed the color to white. Okay, set the design color to white and the background to black, and then you can flip it vertically and position it to the side, and we need enough room on the bottom for the text. And then I want to kind of combine these with shapes with a rectangle. So elements, get rid of that search and go to shapes, rectangle, and bring it in, and then change the color to white and align them. And merge them. You can reposition. Actually, you got to be careful. Drag to reposition, drag from the top and go off screen. All right, so that looks fine for demo. I'm going to group these, Command G, and then I'm going to option drag one over to the other side. Let's make sure I got a good alignment there on the left. Option drag to the other side, and option drag some duplicates, and then select them all and position horizontal space evenly. And then you can click off to deselect and kind of do, if you want to shift up arrow to add some random variability or some kind of, maybe you want to make it a little arch kind of shape. And all right, so we got the designs. Let's get the text. So type and search for added text, and change the font to Northwester, which I already used. And I'm going to drag it so I can see it. Type in surfing, all caps. Make it as big as possible so it's not overlapping the design. There we go. Actually, you got to make sure these aren't in the way vertically, so maybe you need to shift up arrow the bottom two a couple times. All right, so good. We got our shape. Let's merge all these layers into one. Flatten, rasterize, share, download. PNG or JPEG is fine. Then create a new page, bring it in. And now we got our mask-like layer, where in the multiply blend mode, the whites will drop out and the blacks will win. And we just need a photo, shapes, graphics, photos, surfing. I use that one, but just in case, something, I don't know, like this. I'm going to hit Command minus so I can really make this one bigger, this image bigger. Something like that. And then move it off to the side so I can select with the blend image app. Blend image. And the bottom layer is the mask-like layer, the black and white. And the top layer is the surfing layer. And then add to design and copy it or cut it, create a new page, paste it, Command plus to zoom back in, and Option drag till it snaps, and looks good. Kind of cutting it close here, so make sure you take a look and see make sure there's no vertical overlap between the design and the letters. And then let's copy this, create a new video file. So purple plus button, video, landscape. For me, any size is fine. And it's just got to be the same as your original image, 1920 by 1080 for me. And I am going to make sure my background is, I had trouble with this. So add a background layer, and then you want to make sure the background is black. And yeah, there it goes. So you got to add a track, and then let's duplicate the image. So Command D, duplicate, and then I'm just going to move it, but you could align them with the functions. So okay, so we're getting close here. I just need to take one layer and drag it down. Okay, so this layer becomes our letters, and this layer becomes our shapes. You can zoom in and try to get it perfect. Looks like we get a little bit of wiggle room now once we have these on independent layers. But once you have them on independent layers, you can see which one is which by putting the playhead. Okay, so this top layer is my shapes, which I want to animate first. So I'm going to actually swap the timing here of these so that first I get the shape layer to be like, I think I did spray paint in, and I changed it to letters. And then I selected the letters and did animate and had them sketch in. So there it is. Let's see, if you want to edit the timing, you can maybe stagger it so it doesn't start right away, but hit spacebar. Oh, I did them backwards. But easy to switch, right? Just switch these timing. And then there is the design, right? If you want to wait even longer to have your letters come in, you can switch the timing as desired. All right, have fun with it.